In this CBX Cross-Border Express vlog video, I will explain exactly how to use CBX traveling from San Diego, California to Tijuana International Airport. My name is Marilee Blair, and travel is my life. My goal is to bring peak experiences exploring the world one video at a time. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button and support this channel. Now let's get into CBX. First, if you have never used CBX Cross-Border Express before, it's a pedestrian bridge that connects a terminal in San Diego directly to the Tijuana airport, allowing travelers a better option bypassing long border wait times. You never have to step foot outside the airport thanks to this bridge. It's a stress-free way to travel between San Diego to Tijuana International Airport and when you are traveling back to Tijuana. A big reason why I personally love CBX, along with many other people, is the amount of money you save on flights from traveling from Tijuana to places like Cancun, Cabo, Puerto Vallarta, and even flying to South America like Chile and Peru. We saved a significant amount of money using CBX to get to Tijuana instead of flying out of San Diego Airport or driving to LAX in LA. CBX has access to 40 destinations, and the 4 biggest commercial airlines utilized the most from Tijuana Airport are Volaris, Aeromexico, Califia, and Viva Aerobus. Now, let's talk about how to use CBX. I am a planner, so when traveling, I like to have tickets and forms completed ahead of time instead of waiting until I arrive to purchase them to avoid lines or longer wait times. So we purchase our CBX Cross-Border Express tickets ahead of time on their CBX app. For my most recent November 29, 2023 to December 5, 2023 Tijuana to Cancun, Mexico trip. So I would highly recommend downloading this CBX app on your phone. Then, once you have downloaded it, you can enter the dates and location information to purchase your CBX tickets. If you are only using the Tijuana airport on one part of your trip, you will purchase a one-way CBX ticket. But if you are utilizing the Tijuana International Airport on both flights of your trip, you will choose the round-trip option. Since my husband and I were traveling from Tijuana International Airport to go to Cancun and would fly back into Tijuana when we left Cancun, I chose the round-trip option. So I selected San Diego to Tijuana option. I put 2 passengers. Since it's just the 2 of us, for the type category, I put single. Then I chose our departure date for our flight, which was November 29, 2023, and our return date, December 5, 2023. For travel purpose, I put leisure. Then you hit confirm. Then you will fill out your information and proceed to checkout. Cost varies during the time you are traveling. So when we went for this most recent trip, it cost $91.90 for the 2 of us, which is $45.95 per person round trip. And we still save way more money and time utilizing CBX and flying out of the Tijuana International Airport than flying out of the San Diego Airport to Cancun. If you don't need anything else for the add-on sections, then you will hit proceed to checkout and just double check everything is correct, put your payment info in, and click buy. After you hit purchase, you will receive your 2 CBX tickets as a QR code on this app for your phone. So I always recommend screenshotting everything just in case there are internet issues. And I also sent the screenshots to my husband, so he already has his CBX QR code ready to go on his phone, and it's easily accessible because you just use these QR codes to scan at CBX, and it makes it such a fast and easy process. If you do end up needing parking or the shuttle option, just make sure to choose those options as well. Now that you have your CBX QR code tickets on your phone ready to go, here are the extremely important requirements of what documents you need to cross to Mexico through CBX. I am sharing what is listed directly from their website. So you may only use the bridge within 24 hours of your flight departure. If you're staying longer than 7 days in Mexico, you will need to pay a Mexican tourist tax. Tax must be paid with credit or debit card, no cash is accepted. Rules for Mexican nationals. You will need a valid passport, an I&E credential, a birth certificate, consular card, or Mexican nationality certificate, a boarding pass, and your CBX ticket. Rules for foreigners. This category would be for anyone who is not a Mexican citizen, so since me and my husband are American citizens and USA passport holders, we need to save these documents. We need a valid passport, book or card. We need the FFM form, which is the multiple immigration form. We need payment of the migratory rights nights, only if you're staying longer than 7 days. We need our flight boarding pass, and we need our CBX ticket. Then, one of the most important forms you will fill out that I just mentioned is the FFM form. You have two options. You can either wait to fill out the FFM form as soon as you arrive at CBX. You will head to the computers where you will see the FFM sign right above it, and you'll see a lot of other people printing theirs out. And you have to do it before you scan your CBX ticket to head to the Tijuana airport. Luckily, the CBX staff is helpful and will also remind you, as you will need it when you go to the immigration officer on your way to the airport. The other option is you can complete your form where you see the complete your FFM form link and are able to complete it at home ahead of time and print it out and bring with you. Getting to CBX. If you are taking an Uber or Lyft, you will just choose CBX and it will take you directly here. Then you will walk inside and either head to fill out the FFM forms section that I mentioned, or if you completed them, you will just go straight to the CBX line to scan your CBX ticket QR code on your phone and boarding pass, and keep following the TIJ directions until you get to the immigration officer who will check your passport and FFM form. After this part, you will enter the flights to Mexico doors, and boom, you're officially in the Tijuana International Airport. It's fast and easy. Then just look for your gate and boarding time and head there. If you arrive early and have some time until then, you can grab some food in the restaurants at the airport or enjoy a lounge like we did if you are a Priority Pass member, and then head to your gate at least 15 minutes before boarding. It's an easy airport to get around, so you won't have any trouble reading the departure times on their TVs to see when it's your time to board for your flight. Savings. I mentioned we saved a lot of money using CBX. So when purchasing our flights, if we would have left from San Diego to Cancun, the flight would have been a lot longer because they don't have anything direct. So we would have had a layover somewhere, making it take 6.5 hours or longer to get there, and it would have cost $450 to $500 per person round trip. Whereas leaving from Tijuana Airport and CBX, our flight was only 4.5 hours and was a direct flight there and back. Cost was $558.78 for the two of us, which is $279.39 per person for round trip flights, which is a way better deal and so much cheaper than paying to leave from San Diego Airport. So it's way better to utilize CBX. Arriving at CBX to go back to San Diego. When we arrived back into CBX from our Cancun to Tijuana International Airport flight, it was so much faster than times we used CBX before because they made the process a lot more organized now. You just follow the signs and have your CBX QR code and boarding pass ready to exit, then go to the USA line and keep following signs until you get closer, and then you'll see there's a line for global entry and Sentri. So if you have global entry like we do, it's even faster, so you don't have to wait very long. Luckily, since we arrived late on this trip, there wasn't much of a line in the regular or global entry line. Then you go to the immigration officer, and after that, you're done and walk to the exit of CBX, and then you can head to your home or wherever you are going in San Diego by taking an Uber or Lyft, by going to their designated pickup spot and head home. Once you experience it, you realize how helpful and easy it is to utilize CBX. Thank you all for exploring the world one video at a time with me. I hope you found this CBX video helpful. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, and look for brand new episodes every Wednesday. And for all helpful info I mention, read them in my description below.